Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. It's a quick Blu-ray pickup video for some titles that have just arrived. Some are super early. Let's just jump into what we've got. So next up in the Masters of Cinema series, number 339, is Jakob the Liar. Now, I remember when this was announced, looking at the reviews, looking at the film, look at the history of it. It was something that really struck me as a film that sounded really quite interesting, particularly the way the Master of Cinema has been moving recently. I'm really interested about this one, but something that's really captured my imagination, the next set from the Masters of Cinema series, numbers 340 to 344, is Zen and Sword, the Miyamoto Musashi saga at Toei. 5 films. Now, again, looking into the whole the history behind this, the series of films, the few years it was spanned over, the tale that it is telling, this historical context is just, again, something that just really captured my imagination. To get something like this in the Masters of Cinema is a little bit different. To have these 5 films that hopefully all have individual stories but add together is going to be something that reminds me of Shinobi no Mono, or maybe a little bit more heightened than that, but something along that kind of movie, which would be fantastic, and I would absolutely love that. On 4K is a film that I've not seen in a number of years. I really wanted to revisit it, and that is All the President's Men on 4K. I love this era Robert Redford. This was one of those actors that I really discovered early on in my film fandom, and I was like, I like you. I'm going to start searching out all the movies you've been in and just loved them, and particularly at that era. Amazing. And with Dustin Hoffman, great partnership, the real life case of these two reporters. Like I say, it's been a number of years. When I say a number of years, I'm talking decades since I last watched this, so it is ripe for a rewatch. Now, these 2 films, which I have received early, are 2 films that I'm not fully familiar with. I'm kind of interested, and I do love a good 4K, particularly Severin's oddities that they release. First up, we have Jess Franco's She Killed in Ecstasy. It's the worldwide 4K premiere of this film, and Jess Franco is one of those filmmakers that I keep going back to because he made an absolutely insane amount of films, and I find that some I like, some I don't, and the rest are very middling. So the fact that these have been put onto 4K is really interesting. She Killed in Ecstasy, I believe it's a kind of revenge shocker. It's not out until March, which is great that I've picked it up early. And again, this comes with the Blu-ray as well, which I really appreciate. And then we have another 1971 film from Jess Franco again, and that is the Vampyros Lesbos. I think I've seen this before. I'm pretty sure it's something I have watched at some point. I can't remember when or what. Again, it's Franco. I'm a little bit worried whether these are going to be good ones or not. Of course, I'm absolutely going to give them a good try. The reviews will be out late March for these ones, but I will definitely be getting to them soon. That's what I picked up. What do you think? Is there anything there that really sparks your curiosity? Anything that you've seen before that you want to tell me about? What have you picked up? I am really interested. This getting less, but in spending more time really enjoying the product. This is something that's working for me and keeping me enthused about moving forward. As my work life increases, as my family life gets busier, the time for movies is less, so I'm trying to focus more on things that really interest me in one way or another. As I said, let me know your thoughts on any of these films, if you're picking them up or already picked up some of them, or thoughts on individual movies. Please drop me a note so I can have a little more context of some of these. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, links to Patreon, membership program, manvyfilm.com, always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.